Jubilant Stories, unearthing the power of together.
I was approached in the supermarket. Jackie, I see from the newspaper the Deaf Club for Children goes well. What is there for me? I'm deaf. Well, I said, Barbara, there's lip reading classes. No, I don't want to learn to lip read. Well, there's hard of hearing in Gloucester, and I go to Gloucester to hard of hearing sometimes. I can take you. Well, I don't want to go to Gloucester either. What is there here? So I looked at her and I said, well, Barbara, why don't you start a group and I'll help you? The reaction was such that it was definitely a definite no way. I had found Mulberry Court as premises. Now, Mulberry Court is the new residential complex. It's a very nice, large building which has care and has individual, so there are residents who don't need care. Talking to the administrator, Claire said I could have one of their rooms free of charge, provided at least one of her residents joined hard of hearing. But when you look at the premises round town, some of them are really quite old, they're drab, there's no comfort, the chairs aren't comfortable. And Mulberry Court, if you go in, and particularly some of these upmarket nursing homes, and having a hard of hearing group that they say meets in their lounge is actually a plus for them, provided, of course, you can run it in a way that you're not being too intrusive and you clear up. Of course, what I'd envisaged was a small group, and a small group who would get to know each other and then expand gradually. I've had probably about 50 different people come. Some will stay. I had the whole age range from about 30 to 90. I had the whole deaf range, from people who were slightly deaf to somebody turning up who was profoundly deaf and who needed signing. I wasn't expecting people with the range of mobility problems, Zimmers and electric wheelchairs. I wasn't expecting somebody with dementia, and I totally wasn't expecting to have 2 or 3 people, 2 definitely, but I'm told there were 3, but I never sorted that out, who were deaf-blind.
What difference do you think it makes to the residents of Mulberry Court having the community going in to see them as well?
I think it opens windows, and because we have got to know that there is the restaurant there and there's a hair salon there which anybody can use from outside, I think in fact if you go into some residential homes where you see people just dotted around the edges and the television on, I think it breathes new life.
What do you think your personal strength is that's made a difference to this group? What is it that you bring?
Well, I've always got on with people. I like people. I'm outgoing. It's a case of having made friends in different areas and actually having kept a lot of those friends. I'm still in contact with a lot of people.